Alrighty. It's maybe a little different from my last video. A lot happened this trip, actually. So I wasn't able to do like my normal intro like I had my previous and my normal closing. I actually had to wait till we're back in the Soyuz. So I just came to a nice quiet spot just outside of town and figured I'd do this. I'm going to be talking about my pre-fishing, things that happened in pre-fishing, and then my post-tournament results, all in this part of the video. So I'm going to put a little part to where you can just skip to where the fishing starts. So yeah, if you don't want to listen to all this, you can skip to that part. I'll put it like just in like a timestamp, just like right now. But let's get to it. Native event and KFNW tour event number 2. It was a bit crazy. Left down there Tuesday, or left town Tuesday, and I left around 2 o'clock in the morning, and Parker was shortly behind me at like 3:30 in a separate vehicle. And I fully expected it to be post-spawn for the most. I knew with the Columbia being a bit colder water, I figured there still might be a few on beds. So went to my first spot of the day, and on Tuesday when I arrived around 8:30 in the morning, I got out, ran about 45 minutes west down the river on the Oregon side, and started fishing in a little slough area. Caught 3 pretty quickly on a deep dive crank. Wasn't sure what to think of it. Knew that it was right on a rock side, so it was kind of right, just what I figured. Throw a deep crank or a glide or something moving along a rock slide, you're gonna get something. So then moved on through some weeds, kind of not much to it. And then I get a text message. It was a random number saying, "Hey Hayden, it's Parker. I just got into an accident. I'm okay, but the truck's done." So now I'm freaking out thinking, okay, what the hell? So I call this number and the lady picks up saying, "Hey, is this Hayden? Yada yada yada. Yeah, your friend got in an accident. He's getting checked out right now by EMT. But she says, I think you should come as fast as you can." So all I'm thinking is, fuck, I gotta get back to the launch, and I went 45 minutes down current. It's gonna take me a long time to get back. So, end the phone call with her, and start my way back. About 30 minutes into the ride, my motor dies my battery, so I had to kill my sonar battery, switch it over to my motor just so I can make it back. The trip there took me 45 minutes, took me an hour and a half just to get back to my launch, going up the current, pedaling my ass off, freaking out, trying to figure out if Parker's okay, but finally got all loaded up, headed to the hospital in Goldendale, and there he comes walking out. I fully expected to be, when I got to the hospital, that he'd be fully hooked up in a bed, cut to shit, scraped to shit, broken arm, broken back, just something, and no, he just came walking out. So that was shocking to see that he walked away from it. So went to the scrapyard and saw the truck. I'll play the video right now of what it looked like. There's all his goodies. There's the man himself, Zach's. Jesus. But yeah, it was just crazy to see the truck in that state, and it sucks that the Slayer is now out of commission. We're gonna try to fix it to the best of our abilities. We got some people offering and like kind of telling us step by step how to do it so it's proper. But yeah, went back, picked him up, and first thing he said is, I don't care if I'm fishing or not, you're still fishing this event. So that was kind of funny, lightened the mood a little bit. So back to fishing. Wednesday, got out, going to Patterson's Slough, but I was fishing more of the wild side on the main river. I didn't really go too far into the slough, and started out, threw a spook a little bit, had a couple decent little hits. Super inaccurate though. I might have just been twitching it too fast. So I figured, why not try something a little bigger and a little slower. So I had my 6 cents draw in a floating tied on and threw it right up against a weed line, 2 twitches, pulled out a 19. So I'm thinking, okay, first glide fish of the year, I'll take that. Threw it out again. Second cast, got an 18.75. So now I'm thinking, okay, now I know that there's a moving bait bite or a glide bait bite. Switch back to the spook, tried twitching it slower, 17.5. So now I'm thinking, okay, there's obviously a moving bait bite, there's a topwater bite. I don't want to beat these fish up, so kind of ventured into the slough a little bit. Had at least one spot for the tournament picked out. Got a little bit of a jig bite going, just a little bit, like maybe 10-20 feet off a shore, just right at the bottom of little drops, just right on the edge of weed lines, but at least had one spot figured out. Thursday was a write-off. It was 30-mile-an-hour winds. The waves were stupid high, so we just made that our shopping day and went and checked out Three Rivers Tackle, and like always, they got my number and they took my money. But great store, love everybody there. Friday, we actually were able to borrow a Hobie Mirage Outback from Jim Davis, one of the directors with KFNW. So that was sweet, thank you Jim a bunch. And that was Parker's kayak, so we both got to pre-fish on Friday. So then we went to Patterson West parking lot, and I can't remember the exact name of the slough I went to. Parker fished the island just south of that launch, like straight south out the river. Had a few good ones. I think he caught like a 19.25, a 17.5, and then just a couple dinks, but scoreable fish. So he had picked out his spot. He was just gonna do laps of that massive island and see where it goes. But I went a little more south into a slough area there and started off the morning super slow, throwing the spook, caught a 14 on a spook. So now I'm thinking, okay, there's not much for size here. So I ventured down the channel a little more, getting closer into the slough, and threw a spook still, threw a spinnerbait with a dual willow blade with a gold and a silver blade. Got a couple whacks on that. So now I'm thinking, okay, well, let's try the big bait again. I had a Megabass Meg draft on in the kind of trout pattern, and kind of just right on the edge where the slough really starts, threw it into a weed pile, swam it out, got hit on probably 6 or 7 different casts. Finally had one hooked, didn't bring it in, but looked like maybe a 15 or a 16, so well, let's see. So threw a jig in there in the exact same spot, still got hit. Something, I want to try something that I haven't thrown yet. It's the Megabass Karashi. Threw it up right where the weed line met the trees and just kind of twitched it 4 or 5 times and left it still, and out came a 19.25. So now I'm thinking, holy shit, this is a very small lure on very light line to be tackling this fish. So I fought that fish for probably about a good 2 minutes, finally got it in. So I threw the karashi a little more, got 5 or 6 more fish. All were pretty small. That's the only thing I don't like about the karashi, is that you catch small fish, but you can catch the odd big fish. Started throwing the glide again, nailed a few more, and ended up catching, which is my personal best on my kayak, 100.5 inches on between the karashi, the glide, and just a football jig, just chucking on a weed line, and I thought I had it in the bag. I was more than ecstatic. That's the best I've ever fished. So easy to say, I had my spot picked. Called Parker, called it a day after that. I didn't want to beat him up too much. I just wanted to get a bag, see what kind of bag I could build in that slough. So was feeling really good. Captain's meeting went well and everything. Got back to camp, and tournament morning, set our alarms for 1:15. Tournament morning rolls around. I kind of wake up, toss and turn a bit. I'm like, we're probably getting close to that time, and my alarm would go off. I'll just get up right now. My alarm didn't go off. We woke up at 3 a.m. I wanted to get up at 1:15, be at the launch so I can do my intro video and such like that. And yeah, we didn't get to do that. We hauled ass out of bed. I didn't speed too fast to the launch, but we got to the launch by 3:20. Tried to set up as fast as we can. I think we hit the water by 4:15, so right when lines end was happening, and I knew I had about a 30 minute ride to my spot. So got to my spot and just started fishing. And I guess this will be the part where my post fish happens. I had a 84-inch bag, was sitting in 5th out of, I think there was 90 anglers or 92 anglers for about half the day. Was feeling super confident. Cold 212s that I needed to get rid of, was happy with it. Everything I caught was again on the 6-cent straw, the karashi, and a jig. That's just pretty much, I stuck to those 3 and kept going. I didn't even throw my spook. I maybe threw my spook for 5 minutes tournament morning, but I knew what they were biting on in there, so I figured stick to it. Yeah, sitting in 84 inches, sitting in 5th. I think it was Josh Duggar was ahead of me by 0.25 of an inch, so I figured, hey, if I can call that puts me into 4th. And at this point, the leaders were all in like mid 90s, so I figured I wasn't going to catch him, but hey, if I can get a top 10 finish, I'm going to be happy. So about an hour later, I'm looking around, get a few native fish just for the no limit register. I'm like, let's check where I'm at for KFNW. So I dropped down to 10th. Oh well. Give it another hour and a half, a few more fish, registering for no limit, check again. Let's see what's going on. I see I'm in 54th now. So now I'm thinking, okay, what the hell? I had a 2 18s and a 17.5, a 16, and a 14.5. And now I'm down to 2 18s and a 17.5. So I call the tournament director, Marvin Forte, and he says my hand was too close to the tail. And he was kind enough to let 2 of the fish slide. Or 3 of the fish slide. So now I'm panicked. I went from a top 10 finish to now I'm middle of the pack. So I'm thinking, okay, I just need to get a bag. Fish for hour and a half, no bite. Just ran around, wasted so much time. I wasn't even thinking anymore. I wasn't focused. So managed to get in a 13 and tried to resubmit a different photo of a 14.5, which later got declined. But with the 13 and the 14.5 resubmitted but not accepted yet, that put me in 20th at 81 inches. And then post-tournament, I figured out that my 14.5 got declined, which dropped me down to, I believe it was 56th out of 99. So that was a tough pill to swallow. If I would have had better hand placement and been a little smarter taking my photos, which is a rule I know, and I don't know why I thought of it. I was just so excited in the moment. I was having a good day of fishing, just completely forgot about it, which happens. It's kind of all part of it. If I would have had my correct hand placement, I think I would have placed 17th or 18th at 84 inches. So still wouldn't have qualified me for the Kayak Bass Classic. So that didn't upset me too much. If I would have finished in a top 10 and qualified at 84 inches for a Kayak Bass Classic, I would have beat myself up way too much over it. Things happen. I had a great day of fishing. Probably caught over 25 fish, scoreable or not. Just the bite was amazing in the morning, and then right around 9 o'clock it just shut off hard. Some guys were still finding the odd one, but for me in my spot, it shut off hard. They all moved off. I think they were up shallow in the morning, still kind of patrolling, and then once that sun really raised up in the sky, they just kind of moved into a little bit of deeper water, a little bit of cooler water, and yeah, either that or they just got sucked right into the weeds to find some shade. And thinking about it now, I probably should have I had my pitching and flipping rod with me. I probably should have just tried to. Lost a couple good ones tournament day. You'll see it in the video, but all in all, it wasn't a bad trip. It's a learning curve, that's for sure. Door shack, if I'm able to go, that's going to be my number one thing, is proper hand placement, and trying to finish top 25% for door shack. That's a West Coast Championships qualifier, so that's a big one I want to try to get in. But I guess in the end we'll see what the next one brings. See you later. Fucking dragged him over the water. 14 and a half. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Pop me the fuck up! Ladies and gentlemen, that makes number 18 and first largemouth of the trip. Score. That'll score. Okay, sir, swim right in there. $12 Thank you, sir. Number 18. Well, I just uploaded my fish. I forgot to turn my camera back on first cast. Fuck! Oh, it's a good one though. Oh, another largie. Nice prize. Oh no, small one. $17.5. Fuck you. What do you think I was calling small or something? Oh my god. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a big fucking fish. 5x12s. What the fuck is that? Oh, please. Five by 12s. Oh, good call. That probably just put me in top 5. 16 inches. Currently sitting 5th with 84 inches. Not pre-fish this at all. I don't know what to expect right here. But I'm gonna go fish this island afterwards. Are you still going around or are you all done?
No, I'm going around.
Going around again?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You're having a good day.
Be on this island the rest of the day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay. Huh?
I'm sitting in 5th right now, so I'm trying to catch up to you.
Oh yeah, dude, I did not expect this to be like this.
Oh yeah, fucking. I fished this whole area yesterday.
Yeah.
And I got 105.
No.
Or 100.5.
Ooh.
And I was just like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah. Like I found a couple of fish here, like Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this might be promising, you know? And I found some other spots and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna come here because I'm a little concerned about all the other shit going on, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this spot turned out to be a good one.
Mm.
This guy over here, freaking lighting him up on this point over here this morning.
Oh yeah?
Like every cast. I was like, dude, are you in the no limit? He's like, no. I was like, oh man.
I thought I heard you guys talking about that.
Yeah, because I couldn't believe it. He was, every cast, he was doing top water. And I was like, huh.
I tried topwater for 5 minutes. I just said, fuck it.
I saw him doing that, so I started throwing my spook. I've caught all my big fish on my spook.
Really?
All of them.
Huh.
It's crazy.
I've been getting them on the glide, and you seen the Mega Bass Karashi yet? They got them at Three Rivers. Holy fuck.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta check it out.
They're like super light, and you just like kind of twitch and they go just under surface. But like, wow.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
I had the lady at Three Rivers. She was saying, "Oh yeah, everybody loves them here, and they're all off the shelf." So I'm like, I'll fucking try that tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna hang out here, I'll leave it to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. You're sitting first, so I'm not gonna fucking come in and wipe you off.
Thank you. Good luck, man. Hopefully you can upgrade a few.
I got Duggar's got me by 0.25.
Oh, yeah, you can make that.
So I gotta get rid of I think it's like a 15 I gotta get rid of.
Okay.
So not too bad.
All right, yeah.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
You too. Please be good. That's might be better than 14. Please be better than 14. 15. Please, for the love of God, please be bigger than 54. Keep that guy for no limit. What the fuck was that? Something bit me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey Marvin, it's Hayden. Hey, I just saw that 2 of my fish got denied for having a finger on a cauldron fin. I got different photos that are like similar to my 2.8.
You
Go ahead,
gotta
sorry.
keep your hand on the fleshy part of the tail, not on the fin.
Okay, I got pictures that.
And you can't cover the fin.
Okay. Damn.
If you look at the drawing rules, there's a line right there that says don't put your hand further than this.
Okay.
Your hand further in most of your pictures.
Okay. I got
I did let a couple of the bigger ones go because I could see that you weren't touching the fin, so I let those slide and the ones I denied were the smaller ones.
Okay, I got photos that are similar to the larger ones. I'm kind of holding it like just right where the fin meets the body, just to hold it down.
You can try it. Yeah, you can try it. You can try it in a minute.
Okay, I'll see.
And I'll take a look. Sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thanks, buddy.
You bet. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck off. Fuck me.
Holy fuck. My motor died about halfway going through the river. A quarter, 3/4 of the way. So I had to fucking go up with the current. Okay. Fucking boat came roaring by me. Made a fuck ton of waves. Now I'm fucking bagged. Oh. I'm gonna try and cull a fish. Fuck me, I'm tired.